Have you ever felt completely drained after a tough workout, sore muscles, fatigue, and even brain fog? Imagine if there was one nutrient that could actually reduce this damage, speed up recovery, and even improve your performance next time. Well, science shows omega-3 fatty acids might do exactly that. I'm Adriano Zanardi, PhD in physical activity and health, professor, scientific consultant, and best-selling author. Here at PhysioBRAIN Academy, we turn cutting-edge research into simple strategies for your brain and body. In 2024, Fernandez-Lazaro and colleagues published a systematic review in the journal Nutrients. A systematic review is when scientists gather all the available high-quality studies, in this case, randomized controlled trials, and analyze them together to see the overall picture. This is one of the strongest ways to understand if something really works, because it goes beyond individual studies and looks at the full body of evidence. So, what did they look at? They analyzed trials where healthy adults took omega-3 supplements and researchers measured things like post-exercise inflammation, muscle damage, oxidative stress, and performance outcomes. The idea was simple but powerful. Can omega-3 help the body recover faster and perform better after physical exercise? Let's start with what happens after you train. When you push your body, especially with intense workouts like running, weightlifting, or high-intensity training, your muscle fibers develop microtears. That's normal and actually necessary for growth. But this process also sets off inflammation. Your immune system sends out chemical messengers called cytokines to repair the damage. Some inflammation is good, but too much causes soreness, stiffness, and slower recovery. At the same time, exercise increases oxidative stress. That's when unstable molecules, known as free radicals, build up and start damaging cells. Think of it like rust forming on metal, but happening inside your body. If your body can't neutralize this stress fast enough, recovery slows down. Now, where does omega-3 come into play? Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, found in fish oil, are natural anti-inflammatories and antioxidants. They calm down those cytokines, reduce swelling, and improve the way your cells handle stress. The review by Fernandez-Lazaro and colleagues found consistent evidence. People who supplemented with omega-3 had lower levels of inflammatory markers, less oxidative damage, and faster recovery after training. Let me give you a few concrete examples from the trials. In some studies, participants who took omega-3 reported feeling less sore 24 to 48 hours after exercise compared to those who didn't. Other trials measured blood markers, like creatine kinase, which goes up when muscles are damaged, and found that omega-3 lowered those levels. There were even studies showing better endurance and strength recovery, meaning athletes were able to perform at a higher level sooner after a tough session. And here's something even more interesting. The benefits weren't just about feeling better. In several trials, omega-3 supplementation actually translated into improved sports performance. Think about that. Not only do you recover faster, but you may also hit higher results in your next training or competition. That's a big deal for athletes, but it also matters for everyday people who just want to stay active without feeling wrecked for days after exercise. So how much omega-3 are we talking about? Across the studies, the most common dose was between 1 and 2 grams of combined EPA and DHA per day. That's roughly what you get from eating 2 or 3 servings of fatty fish per week, salmon, sardines, or mackerel. But most people don't reach that intake, which is why supplementation can be practical. Now, a key point, these benefits don't appear overnight. Most trials lasted several weeks, sometimes months. Omega-3 builds up in your cell membranes gradually. That means consistency is more important than expecting a miracle pill. Let me simplify this with an analogy. Imagine you're building a house. Each workout is like adding new bricks, but the process leaves dust and debris behind. If you don't clean it up, construction slows down. Omega-3 acts like a cleaning crew. It reduces the mess, protects the bricks from damage, and helps the walls get stronger faster. Another important detail from this review is that the benefits were most noticeable in people who were already physically active. This suggests that omega 3 works best when combined with regular training, not as a substitute for exercise. It supports the process, it doesn't replace it. So, what does this mean for you? If you're an athlete, Omega-3 can give you an edge by reducing downtime and boosting performance. If you're someone who exercises for health, it can help you stay consistent without being held back by soreness or fatigue. And if you're thinking about long-term health, Omega-3 also has well-established benefits for the brain, heart, and overall aging process. If you're finding this useful, go ahead and hit the like button. It helps us share more science-based tips with you. Now let me highlight the most surprising finding from this 2024 review. Omega-3 didn't just reduce markers of inflammation and oxidative stress, it also improved actual sports performance in multiple trials. That means this isn't just about recovery or comfort. It's about unlocking better results and helping your body adapt more efficiently to training. If you want lifetime access to our complete program for brain and body training, covering memory, focus, aging, and performance, check the link in the description. PhysioBRAIN Academy, just USD 79.90, one payment forever. And if you'd like to discover another supplement with powerful effects on both brain and body, watch this video here next.